Hey guys, what is going on? Is Ando, and I've got another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Today, we're going to talk about probably, I would argue, probably one of the most underutilized features in this game, and it's awesome because it saves you a ton of time. So, without going further into it, if you guys could hit the like button and comment into the comment section, so that way it gets out into the algorithm, so that way we can help these people save some time. Share with your guild mates, do all that good stuff. Because like I said, I actually do believe that this is a really, really awesome thing, and I'll show you the application of it first, so that way you can decide whether or not it's for you. And then afterwards, we'll actually walk step by step, and we'll set some of these parameters up, so that way you, like I said, we can save you time and get you some really good mods in the process. So today we have, just again to show you kind of the broad overview, today we have this ground war. It gives off a ton of mods. I won't be surprised if I go through this and I hit the cap. That's just the way that I haven't gotten around to my mods. But again, this is going to help you save some time. So the first three tiers are all the tiers that at least provide you some mods. So we'll see. It looks like we actually have enough. So okay, cool. So now we'll get into the actual the tool that'll help you. While I was gone and away, they came out with this really cool mod feature. Not people are using it, but not to the extent that I would expect them to be using it. So we're going to kind of show you exactly how you can utilize it, so that way you can save a ton of time. So I just got a ton of mods. I probably had some mods in the previous, iterations, right? So yeah, you can see here, I have tons and tons of mods that I need to figure out if I'm going to keep them or if I'm going to sell them, what's going to go on here. So what I'm going to do is select all, upgrade, and then reveal secondary stats. Now, that's probably nothing new to anyone, but you can see we got some speeds in here, so that's pretty cool. So what we're going to do, and what we can do, is we can actually set up filters in order to help us find mods that we actually want to use. So I just upgraded all my secondaries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my no speed category. And this is basically all going to be secondaries or mods that have no speed in the secondaries. So we're going to select all here, and we're going to sell. So look at that, 52 mods that I just know pretty much are going to be junk to me, or have very little value. So right there, I can clean out my inventory, and there you can see just the ones that were already applied to characters that have no speed. So then additionally, because we want to do that, and we're trying to find ones that don't apply to us, we want to find ones that don't have speed as a primary or a secondary, because a lot of times, again, these aren't as helpful either, but you can sell these right there. So that's another 16 mods, I guess. What is that? Like 68 mods right there. We were one away from being the perfect number, but just like that, we just cleaned out a ton of inventory space. So now we can actually go through, and we can just, reset to default, go back down, and actually look at the ones that we want to see. There's going to be good ones. There's going to be ones that maybe I would be like, hey, 3 speeds not enough for me right now, or at least I'll maybe try and upgrade it. I can again quickly upgrade them all to 40 or to 12, which now I only got 46 selected, so it's a much more doable number, right? So I think that helps people, right? I think that's going to at least get you to the quality mods that you want to have. So we'll quickly go through exactly the ones that I think are the best layout. So again, if we're talking about no speed here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to select everything but the arrow, as that is, again, we're going to be selecting secondaries. So this is basically, we don't want to sell our primary ones. If we have selected in speed secondary, right, some of those ones that show up in the arrows will be speed primaries. A lot of people want speed primaries on the arrows, so we don't want to sell those on accident. So let's just go ahead and deselect that. We want any primary stat, any set. Here I picked to filter all secondaries for all revealed. Again, this is if, maybe you're in a credit crunch, you're a little bit earlier in game or something like that, and you still got the credit crunch, and you haven't gotten a chance to upgrade all your mods yet. You maybe don't want to sell those mods that you don't know what the secondary is going to be. Maybe it's a really good one. Maybe it's something that you need. So this will just kind of filter it to the point where if you haven't revealed the secondary, it's going to not batch those mods in. And then we're going to select speed. And then down here in the speed menu, we're just going to select does not have speed. And then the rest of this, you could pretty much just leave the same, right? And then you'll save this as I saved it as no speed. So just so that way I have a quick, one-liner, so to speak, of what does this filter do, right? I'm finding no speed. And then, the no speed arrow is kind of much the same, except we're going to only select the arrow. We're going to select any set here. And the primary set is where we're going to deselect everything but speed, right? So we're going to basically say, hey, we want to find any primary that is any of these on the arrows, but does not have a primary of speed. You will then say, you could do the same thing here. You could say filter all secondaries by revealed. You could put in speed. And then usually you don't, doesn't have speed. So that way you're just batching those mods that don't have a speed primary and that don't have a speed secondary. And then that's how you can filter that. So another, I think, helpful one is, going into what do you want to calibrate? So, again, I open up my mods to all the mods, any set, any primary, right? And then all revealed. And for this one, I really want speed, right? Primarily when I'm looking for calibration candidates, I'm looking for speed. But if you're just looking for something else like offense percentage or health percentage or whatever, you can quickly change those and make them and save them for, another time. You're going to say has speed, and then you're going to change this slice count to equal to 4. And then you're going to pick only mark 6. Because again, you can't really calibrate mods below that. And then you're going to default sort by speed. So I'll show you guys exactly what this does soon enough, but just know that once you save this filter, you can quickly just, change it to 3 and then save this one as your calibrate by 3. But anyways, we're going to go back to calibrate by 4. So what this is going to do, right? You see this now, it's sorted by speed. It's sorted by the amount of speed that's remaining left at 4 turns, or 4 rolls, I should say. So you could see here, I had a 23 speed on Lord Vader. You can see I did not luck out there. Pretty good mod though for him, but yeah, overall just didn't luck out to getting that 29 speed that it was capable of getting. But there's still good candidates in here, right? And again, you can kind of figure out, hey, what is a good one? What's a bad one for me to go for? Maybe my candidates at 4x aren't a good one. Maybe I need to go into 3x and see, hey, who's my high rolls here, and figure out maybe those guys are the ones that I want to calibrate. So anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to show you guys that, these filters can actually save you a ton of time. I see so many screenshots of people that just have none. So hopefully this helps you out. Like I said, if it did, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. Comment down below on what you guys are doing for mod management, any time-saving tricks that you guys have. And like I said, if you thought this was really helpful, share it so that way everyone else can get this kind of benefit. And maybe we can walk through some other ones, how to set that one up. So like I said, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.